HSV, and thank you for tuning into my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today, I am unstuffing my wallet for the week of 29 September through 1 October. My husband and I traveled to Huntsville, Alabama to visit our grandson and celebrate his 3rd birthday with him. So I have my traveling on a budget planner here, and this is what I use to set a budget for our trip to Huntsville. So what I am going to do today, I am going to remove the cash from my vacation binder, deposit that money into our credit card so I can pay off the balance on our credit card for this trip. And if you are new to my channel, I rarely use cash for my everyday purchases. I enjoy using my credit card so I can collect those points and miles. So first thing first, I am going to go over the budget for this trip to Huntsville, Alabama. So my husband and I, we travel on the 29th through the 1st of October. And for our transportation, our budget was $1,489.66. This covered our airfare, which we prepaid, which cost us $1,139.66. We have our rental car. I budget $250 and $50 for gas for that rental car. Tolls and parking fees, I budget a total of $50. Accommodations, I budget $626.46, which was the cost of our hotel, and we prepaid for our hotel in advance as well. So for our food and drinks, I budget a total of $500, which included our airport snacks, and this is why we're waiting to board the flight. I budget $50. For our breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I budget a total of $300. And for snacks and drinks, I budget $150. Entertainment, I budget a total of $600. $100 was for the movies. His mom wanted to take him to see Paw Patrol because that is his favorite cartoon. So the family went to the movies. Shopping, we budget $500. Other expenses was $300, and that includes our doggy daycare, which was $250, and $50 for tips. And I didn't do the total amount, so let's get the total amount for this budget. Okay, so transportation was $1489.66. Accommodation was $626.46. Food and drinks, $500. Entertainment, $600. And other expenses, $300. And that gives us a grand total of $3,516.12. And that is what we budget. And I'm going to write actual here. So now what I am going to do is go to our travel expenses. And once again, for transportation, we budget $1,489.66. However, we prepaid for our flight. So what I am going to do now is remove the cash for our rental car, which cost us $229.78. Tolls cost us $3.20. Gas, we paid $3.80. And airport parking was $36, and that is a total of $308.78. And I'm gonna round that up to $309. So let me grab my vacation binder. And we're going to go to transportation. And I hope I have enough cash in here. For transportation, I have a total of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, $678. And I am going to remove $309. So let's see how much 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So what I am going to do, I'm going to write myself a note because I am going to take a $100 placeholder. I am going to remove that. And then this is 200, 300, and 310. So I am going to write myself a note for this $100 placeholder. I am going to, let's put transportation, transfer $100. And I'm going to put to check-in. And I am going to just set this placeholder here. And I am also going to write myself a note that I owe transportation $1. Okay, so that is 100, 50, and 10. And so I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 368 plus 1, $369 remaining in transportation. And so I'm going to set my binder back to the side. And what I am going to do now is okay, so for car rental and gas, this is car rental and gas. So my car rental was $229.78 and gas was $39.80 equal $269.58. And for tolls and parking fee, tolls was $320 and parking fee was $36. Parking fee was $36, and that is $39.20. So let's get the grand total. So 1139.66 plus 269.58 plus 39.20 equals $1,448.44, and we saved minus 1489.66. We saved $41.22. And let's go on, and our hotel was prepaid. Now we're going to move to airport, and this is for our airport snacks, food, drinks while we're waiting to board our flight. And I didn't have enough room, so I went to the Hudson News store and purchased a drink that was $2.82. The store again, $7.92. In Huntsville, I purchased something from a store, so that was $18.40. And again, $11.36, and that gives me a total of $40.50. And so I am going to grab my binder and remove $41. Oh, let me do this. $41. All right, so now airport. In airport, we have 100, 20, 40, 50, $150, and I am removing 41, which I don't have change, so I'm going to remove this 50, but let me write a note here. Airport, I owe $9. And we will have $109 remaining in airport. Okay, so now we will move to food. All right, so $10.77, and our budget for food was $30. And then $72.52, $31.16, $26.57, and $3.23. $144.25, and I am going to round it up to $145. But let me add this up again. So $10.77, $72.52, $31.16, $26.57, and $3.23. Okay, $144.25, and of course I rounded up to $145. So let's go to dining out, and we have 500, 600, 700. 800, 900, 950, 970, 990, 1010, 1030, 1050, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, $1,068, and I am removing $145. So 100, 20, 40, 5. All right, and we have 500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 870, 890, 910, 920, 21, 22, 23, $923 remaining in dining out. And let's move this to the side. And what I want to do now, before I move to drinks and snacks, just transfer. So for airport, spent a total of $40.50, and for food we spent $144.25, And now I am going to move to drinks and snacks. We had a budget of $150. And so $27.88 and $7.84. We spent $35.72. And I am going to go back here and annotate $35.72 plus $144.25 plus $40.50 equals $220.47, and we saved $279.53. All right, now we will move to entertainment. Or we're going to move to shopping. And our budget for shopping was $500. And so $12.89, $59.95, $15.26, and $11.47 equals $99.57. And I'm just going to round that up to $100. And something I didn't do, I didn't take out the cash for our drinks and snacks. And I'm just going to round that up to $36. And then shopping, we will remove $100. So drinks and snacks, we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, $363, and I am removing $36. So that's 20, 30, 35, 36, 20, 30, 35, 36, and I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 25, 26, 27, $327 remaining. And for shopping, we will remove $100. And we have 1,000, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1,300, 1,305, and I am removing 100. And that leaves us with 1,000, 1,100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1,200, 1,205 remaining in shopping. I'll set this binder back to the side, and we will move to entertainment. We went to the movies, and that cost us $57.72, and I am going to round that up to $58. So let's go here for entertainment, and we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, $433, and I am removing $58. So 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. And we have 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,350, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, $1,375 remaining. So let's go back here. So for the movies, it was $57.72. And shopping, $99.57. And so let's see, $57.72 plus $99.57 equals $157.29. And we save minus 600, $442.71. Now let's move to our other expenses. Our doggy daycare, we budget $300. Well, for other expenses, our budget was $300. For doggy daycare, we budget $250, and doggy daycare cost us $242. And tips, I am going to put 0, and that's going to be a total of $242. Our tips was included when we paid with our credit card, and I did not go back to see how much we tipped, so I'm not even going to worry about it. For doggy daycare, I am going to remove $242, and we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 80, 90, 95, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm removing 242, so 100, 200, 20, 40, 41, 42. And we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, $162 remaining in daycare. And that is it for this binder. And so what I am going to do now, let's go back here. Doggy daycare was $242. Tips put 0, and total spent was $242. So $242 minus 300, we saved $58. And what I am going to do now is add up what we actually spent. So for transportation, $1,448.44. Accommodation, $626.46. Food and drinks, $220.47. Entertainment, $157.29. And other expenses, $242, and that was $2,694.66. And we saved minus 3516.12 equals, we saved $821.46. And so what I am going to do now, $2,694.66, I am going to subtract what we prepaid. So for airfare, minus $1,139.66 minus $626.46 equals, so we should have $928.54. However, I did round up, and so we should have somewhere around $928. So let's just count to see how much cash we will return to the bank. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 790, 800, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. This is 841. I am going to transfer $100 from my transportation account to my checking account, and that will give me a total of $941. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please stay tuned for unstuffing my wallet for our trip to the Great Wolf Lodge. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider and do so. And I hope each of you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.